You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings.
So to achieve your off shoulder, I'm going to first of all trace out. We're going to trace out my front bodies, okay? I'll trace it out first. So I want to trace it out so that I can get it, I've ready. So this is my front pattern here. So I mark out those points so that when I'm trying to draw them, it takes me, I get it right. So I'm going to use my ruler to just connect them properly, like that, okay? So this is where here and here. So I'm going to connect it together like that. And then this one. Can we see that? So now this is our front bodies. So we're going to trace it out. Just the cap, like that. Trace the cap to the cap level, like this, and then we do that. This is my cap level here. So let me use my ruler to draw it properly. So I'm going to now connect it together. This. So let's make it, draw it, make sure you draw it well. Okay. And then down like that. And then here, doing that. So this is my sleeve cap here. Okay, so we successfully traced out the cap of our sleeve. So the next thing you do is you're going to measure, where the armhole would be. Like this, your curve here. Measure the full length of it. Whatever it gives you, half of it, you will note it there. So that half that you noted, you will square it out, to go and connect with the sleeve on this side. Can you see? So you connect it to this side. When you connect it to this side, then on this space you come down by ½ inch. Okay, so because I'm using a small size, this is my own measurement, ½ inch here. On your own, this is all this way, half a way of it. You divide it into 2 equal places and the middle of it. When you get it, you now connect it to this space with a ruler and then come down here by ½ inch. Okay, when you come down here by ½ inch, then you connect this ½ inch you came down back to this place, back to the midpoint of your cap curve. So I've done that. So I've gotten this here, right? So I'm not going to be making use of this. This is what I'll be making use. So I'm going to cut it out like this. I hope we are seeing that. So I'm cutting it out like that. So this one, let me label it so that we don't confuse ourselves. This is the upside, and this is the downside, and this is the center front of the sleeve. Okay, so now that's what I'm now going to go and take my front body that I traced out. Okay, now because this side is meant to be like this, okay, because the paper I placed it this way, so it's meant to be this way, like the hand is here, the hand of the hand. So you make sure you place your curve this way. Now you're going to put on this edge of your shoulder, you measure a ½ inch up like this and connect it. That's up, continue like you are continuing your armhole, a ½ inch up. Now when you have that a ½ inch up, you measure also a ½ inch out. So it's going to be like this, an angle like that. So it's going to be a guide for you when you want to place your cap, so you know where you want to stop. So I'm going to place this on the shoulder, like this tip of my cap touching the edge of my shoulder like this. I'm going to put it like that. Can we see that? And make sure it touches it, and then I will move it and make sure it touches until it gets to that point where that my extension of the quarter is here. So once I get that, I will now trace it out from here like this, like that, and connect it to my arm. So I can now remove it. So now this place, I'm going to align it with the center. This is my full shoulder. So halfway of my shoulder is here. So I'm going to blend it. Blending means closing up all irregular, places, points. So I'm going to blend it with this place like this. Okay, can you see how I'm blending it like that? So it doesn't show any sharp edge kind of thing. So this is how it will look. So this is my drop shoulder. Our off shoulder is gotten from our drop shoulder. So this one here is our drop shoulder. Now this is a drop shoulder design. Drop shoulder design are those clothes that you wear that you have your shoulder and armhole all blended together. There's no joining here at all, with the sleeve. So it's from your drop shoulder that you will get your off shoulder. So what you do now to derive our off shoulder is this. Now wherever you want your neck to get to, you know where your neck measurement stops from your shoulder. Just measure. Like me now, I don't mind. I want my neck to be somewhere here. Okay, I want it to stop here. And you know that this is the tip of your shoulder, right? So most times your off shoulder comes from it doesn't stay on top of your shoulder. It's just starting from the tip here. So from that tip to the point where you want your neck to get to, you now connect with the curve ruler. So I'm connecting my off shoulder now like that. I'm connecting it to the neck. So if you look at it now, you can see that this is now an off shoulder. We're not going to be using this point again. So when we want to cut it out, we're going to be cutting it like this, here, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like that. So this is our off shoulder design. I have an off shoulder pattern. Okay, so this is an off shoulder. So the final one we derive now is the off shoulder.